Welcome back, a space where we discuss feats, scaling and cosmology. Be sure to like, share and subscribe. Today we'll discuss 5th dimensional complex multiversal scaling, and why Alien X isn't truly higher dimensional, why Alien X isn't complex multiversal.
Most powerful race within the series. This is primarily due to Alien X being a celestial sapien, a race within the Ben 10 multiverse that can warp and bend reality at their will. I'm talking these guys with just their thoughts alone can create or even destroy entire universes to potentially even multiverses. Ben 10's universe consists of alien races that exist well beyond a 3-dimensional scale, for example, the Quantumania. The Quantumania exist on a 5th dimensional plane and you can't actually perceive their real form, which is why Ben perceives them as Mr. Smoothie. And we know as well, due to the Quantumania being 5th dimensional beings, they can't breach barriers beyond that dimensional plane, such as 6th dimensional and above. However, with just a sliver of celestial sapien DNA, Ben 10 is able to breach a barrier beyond their dimensional plane and cut it like it's nothing.
Commentator proclaims Alien X scales to Quantumania, who are 5th dimensional entities. Perfectly fine. What's their power system? What's their feats? Well, that's the thing, they don't have any feats. They don't use any particular power system either. Okay, so what else do we know about them? They made a barrier that only Alien X's DNA could break. So what's the feats of the barrier? How strong is the barrier? We don't know. This is why this person's scaling is stunted, because the Quantumania lacks feats and depiction of their power. Archie Sonic stops the Super Genesis wave, a reality warping wave that affected the infinite universes of the Archie multiverse. We have to assume the Quantumania can do this. Emperor Joker stole Mr. Mix. Yes, Spitlicks's power, a 5th dimensional imp who sees lower dimensional spaces as fiction, lower worlds as coloring books. We have to assume the Quantumania can do this. This is because the Ben 10 setting doesn't have a dimensional hierarchy. The Ben 10 setting doesn't encourage fictional transcendence. They don't encourage geometric supremacy, treating dimensions as universes and not layers of reality like Sinbad from Magi. Sinbad was piercing the ceiling to his reality to achieve godhood above the dimensional hierarchy. The Ben 10 setting doesn't function like this, reinforcing my previous video for why Alien X is only low multiversal. This would mean the Quantumania aren't true higher dimensional beings, just metahumans with strong technology manifesting themselves as personal desires like smoothies.
Extra-dimensional field protects us from the upcoming release of energy. It is impossible to breach or turn off.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Reversing the effects of a time bomb that was going to collapse every single dimension within the Ben 10 cosmology. I've already mentioned this in multiple videos, but not only is the universe infinite in size, but
in conclusion, Alien X is chain scaling off of characters who suffer spellcaster logic, scaling off of characters who have hacks abilities greater than their physical stats, scaling off the artificial 5th dimensional species the Quantumania who don't see lower spaces as fiction, who don't have multiversal feats, who don't show any feats related to transcendence or reality warping. Be sure to like, share and subscribe.